One last dip in the ocean.
Whoa, geez. You're gonna send it. Whoa.
We had one heck of a month in Mexico, but with the hurricane season bearing down on us, it was time to get out of Dodge. The last few weeks had been busy prepping and waiting for weather, and now it was finally time. We had about 1,000 nautical miles of blue water sailing in front of us, which would be the longest passage with baby Nugs by far. We had no idea how she would handle being at sea for so long, so Kaz and I decided to invite Jade and JC aboard for the trip. Both were keen sailors we met in Key West, and we had no doubt they'd be excellent crew while we focused on nugget wrangling. We only had one remaining item on our to-do list: stow Maggie in her cradle on the foredeck. Maggie's a big, heavy beast of a dinghy. She's really our family version of a water-capable, go-anywhere SUV. She's fast, can carry a lot of gear, and damn near indestructible. The downside, of course, is her sheer size and weight. We tried to carry her on davits one time, and I swore I'd never do it again. So after years of trials, we found lashing her down to a cradle on the foredeck is the best option for offshore passages. The passage that we're about to go on is actually sort of a difficult one, and it's not very straightforward at all. There's 4 reasons for that. The first is the wind. The wind here is generally out of the east and the southeast, which is exactly where we want to go. So we have the wind against us. The other problem is the currents. This is the Gulf Stream that's kind of coming up. We also have like the current trying to set us north and in some cases west, and we actually want to go southeast. Third thing that's making this difficult is COVID. Normally, most people would sail down to like the Bay Islands and then take a tack out towards Cayman and then sail down and stop at these islands like San Andres, which is Colombia. But Panama has closed the border with Colombia because of the virus coming up from South America. So we really can't stop anywhere. If we have an emergency, we could probably work something out. And then, let's see, the fourth thing that makes things difficult is
Pirates.
Yeah, oh yeah, the pirates. And then this is the Nicaraguan coast, and there's this little shelf, kind of like banks. It's called the Gordo Banks that comes off of this tip of Nicaragua. And there's a lot of fishermen that hang out there, and because of the political situation in Nicaragua, times are bad. They're sort of like it's been in Venezuela, and so it's caused a lot of normal fishermen to be very desperate, and so they have been coming up and boarding yachts and stealing stuff. There was one case where they actually took the whole boat. We're gonna have like a whole briefing on piracy, but all the people that have been boarded have been ported like around here within 100, 120 miles of the coast. And so we're gonna go way out. Our plan is just to make easting, and then we're gonna come down like this, and we're gonna be sailing in the shipping lanes out here, and then we're gonna curve down towards Bocas. And the reason why we chose this weather window is because if you look at the wind, normally it's like blasting just out of the east and southeast, but right now we have this hole where there's basically no wind. And so we're gonna use this light patch to make as much easting as possible. We're just basically, if there's wind, we'll sail. If not, we'll motor sail. And our idea is just to make easting over the next 2 days until the wind starts to fill in. Because if you look, by Monday, we've got a pretty strong like easterly flow, 10 to 15 knots. It's not super strong, but it still sucks to beat up wind in the ocean. So what the plan is I'd like us to be it's 300 miles from Isla Mujeres to Cayman. So we're just gonna head straight in that direction until we feel like we can comfortably turn, make a turn to starboard, which will put the wind on port side, so we'll go on port tack, and then we should be reaching, have it on the beam for the longer portion of the sail. So I think we'll be motoring quite a bit the next like 2 days at least. And then after that, I think we'll actually have a pretty fun sail. Yeah, that's that. So I think we're gonna get underway pretty soon, and then full send it, full send it, full send it. We're out. Dun, dun.
Wow.
Wow.
We're ready.
Wow.
We're ready.
Wow.
See you guys.
Wow, look at that battle trophy.
Aye, aye.
Hi, Doug. Hi.
Have safe travels, Bill.
Sail.
See you in Panama.
Haven't done this in a little bit. All's good. Okay.
Here we go. Can you push the throttle for me, Nugs? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Da.
How are you feeling? Are you ready?
I'm excited. I'm ready. It's my first time sailing a monohull. So, an actual sailboat.
Oh, snap.
Please open that in your video.
Jade and JC work on a catamaran out of Key West. They'd run plenty of trips around the Florida Keys, but a 1,000-mile offshore passage was uncharted territory.
Jade, how are you feeling? Are you excited? Are you nervous?
More excited than nervous, but
Sweet.
it is the first passage ever, so a little nervous.
That's good.
It's gonna be amazing.
Tell me about this water, Tay. Tell me
This
how
water,
much you dislike it.
it's just my favorite. It's just so nice.
Some would even say it's your favorite color.
I think it's my favorite color. Like all these different shades of beautiful turquoise blue. It's just fantastic. And it's so clear, you can see the bottom. I could be okay with just being towed all the way to Panama.
You might get a little bit waterlogged.
I'll be the bait. Bringing it down. Aww.
Adios,
Mexico.
mi amor de Mexico.
It's been real good.
Oh, what an amazing country.
So what's the furthest away from land you've ever been in a boat?
Dry Tortugas for sure. Dry Tortugas was the first time I ever didn't see anything around me at all. There was only about an hour where you don't see any land, but it was honestly the greatest experience of my life. It was like I was jumping up and down like, this is so cool! There's nothing around! It's freeing. Very freeing.
Mine was also the Dry Tortugas, and I think that one's like, what, 70 miles out west of Key West? And like, yeah, same. I was super duper excited. I've lived there for 14 years. I've never visited the Dry Tortugas, so that was my first time.
We're about to be a week
Nervous. Actually, a little
That's
nervous.
cool. I'm interested to see how that feels for you guys.
Yeah.
All the goodies.
Pick a real
JC.
pretty one. Okay.
Pick one and I'll pick one.
What'd you name your lure?
Larry.
Larry the lure?
The lure.
That one should be called
Nip slip? Is a nip slip the lure?
I don't know.
Something Mexican. He needs to be named something after Mexico. Eduardo. Eduardo.
These are hand lines because I don't like to fish with rods because there's big fish and they get spooled too often because it takes a long time for us to slow the boat down. So we just basically like throw this off. So the idea is that you want the tension of the line to be on the bungee, the shock absorber, which it is, and then when the shock absorber stretches, you want it to pull the can. But we don't want the waves and the weed and stuff to pull the can. That's why we leave a little bit of slack.
Right.
Make sense?
Got it.
I got my faith in you, Tay.
Yep.
We need to eat.
I'm gonna catch a fish. I'm gonna catch my first
Yeah, you
fish.
are. All right. Tell me what the discussion is.
The current and when we're gonna hit it because of the temperature of the water. And it just went up to 30 degrees Celsius.
What was it when we started looking at
Instead
it?
of 28.
I think I saw 28.6.
Yeah.
Also, we're in 30 meters of water right now, and that is going to push the current like over to here. So my guess is that when we start to get into this, like 400 meters, like 1,200 meters, then that's where the current's really going to be ripping, like sort of following that continental shelf. Whoa, 200 meters already. It's dropping off quick. Holy shit!
Jeez.
Because that's crazy. I've never seen that before.
Have you noticed show us our course too? So like if we zoom in, you can see how basically our course just started to bend right there, right?
Oh, elbow.
Yeah. Well, we should be through it tonight, I think. What do you got on there?
Wait, is that a fish?
There is a fish on there.
What? I thought it was just seaweed. Oh my goodness. I don't want to deal with that. What do I do? Ah!
Just hold them there for a sec. I'll get the gloves. So when you're pulling them in with the hand line, pull as fast as you can. Right up the transect. A little barracuda.
Come on, hey, buddy.
It'll be fine. Gnarly little teeth though, huh? There it is.
Bye, fella. Gets caught on the other hook.
I don't know what barracuda's doing way out here though. Those things, I mean, barracuda's good eating, but not around here.
Hello, Cop Skies 1-6.
Switch up to 69.
Going to 16.
I'm on 69.
Same.
Bill's usually hanging out on 69.
Like Calico Skies.
What's happening over there, guys?
Imagine just figured we'd see what's going on with you guys all the way back there.
These guys want to rub it in a little bit more, don't you?
No, I think we see. Oh, never mind. That's just a bird. Just joking.
We had a fish hit the lure, but it unhooked itself, but that was the excitement about half an hour ago.
Oh, cool.
We got barracuda.
Yeah, Taylor actually caught a barracuda on her lure a little while ago, like 15 minutes ago.
Hey, dude. Yeah, so we're sailing right now. I didn't know if you knew that or what.
You're sailing? How the hell are you doing this?
Nah, I'm just messing with you. No, we're like 10 degrees off the wind. You guys enjoy. Say hi to the boys.
And all the girlies for me.
Okay, Bill. We'll catch you later, dude. I think it's Ahoy Delos Tribe. Women's rash guards are in stock. So check them out at svdelos.com/rash guards.
Thank you, Dave.
No problemo.
freaking delicious.
I hope you guys like it.
It's Tay's famous chicken dish.
Bon appetit, guys, and here's to the first day of sea. Yay! And a nice sunset for tonight.
It's been a great day.
It's been a great day.
I think so far people are doing pretty good adjusting to the first day at sea. We've been out, about 13 or 14 hours now, and so far so good. We've made about 105 miles of easting, which is amazing. I think our plan's going to work out pretty well. Let me just show you where we are. This is where we started, Isla Mujeres, and you can definitely see where we haven't changed the course at all. So the change that you're seeing here is due to the current. So you can see that as soon as we came into the deep water, the current is kind of going this way. And so it started to push us north. And then this was kind of the apex of it right here. And then now it's actually decreasing. And so we're coming back. So I've got this course put in that takes us outside of these shoals. So this is Nicaragua, and all the incidents that we've heard about have happened in the vicinity of Gorda Bank and these small knolls, and so we're going to take it really out pretty wide. It's about 200 miles off the coast of Nicaragua, which seems to be pretty safe and reasonable amount. Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
I slept actually pretty good.
Yeah?
I slept for a really long time.
Did somebody forget to set their alarm? Uh-oh. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, not much has changed, except there's a lot of ships around. You know how to check like the CPA and stuff, or what that means. So if you click on this, it'll give you their name, and then you can click on that, and it'll tell you what it is, what its name is, its size, how fast it's going. But the most important stuff is over here. So it gives you the CPA, which is the closest we'll ever get to it, and then it'll give you when that's going to happen. And so this one already passed us, so it's not going to get any closer to us. But I think if it gets within, like, let's say 3 miles, then we should really pay attention to it. For the next 2 hours, our life is in your hands.
Oh my god, why does say it like that, Jesus?
Brian.
I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous about this passage just because I've never been on this long of a journey before. But I am excited for new experiences and what I will be learning along the way.
It is hot in here, and I guess second day of passage, and we already have our first casualty. What's going on, Brian?
The freezer stopped working. Like, I noticed that I went to get some meat out for dinner, and everything's defrosting, which is not good. It's given an alarm code, the controller, 2 flashes. And this says 2 flashes means the fan is drawing too much current. But I checked the current and it's 0.4 amps, and it's allowed to drop to 0.7 amps. So I'm just gonna replace the fan anyway, and I have a spare controller. Let's see if the compressor comes on. Let's see if it's pulling any current. It's a good way to tell. 2.7 amps. That's pretty close to 3. That's good news. Fan is pulling 1.8 or 0.18. So the other fan was pulling 0.5 amp, and this is pulling 0.2 amps. So this one's pulling a lot less. Look at that thing.
So sorry.
Just like,
So what is that?
that's the connection for the thermostat actually.
So you're gonna replace that, you replace the fan, and then
And I replaced the controller too, just to see. Hopefully it'll work. Okay. Well, it's already at minus 2.5, and when I found it, it was at minus 1.5, so hopefully it'll cool down more. Should get down to minus 15 or 16. That's what I'd like it to be.
We're sitting on the back deck here, soaking up the sun. I think Sierra's gonna wake up any minute now, but I just wanted to make a huge shout out to our amazing patrons out there. You know who you are, and you are the one that is making this journey possible. I'm just feeling happy and very, I don't know if soulful is a word, but
soulful.
I love to stare at the ocean. It's great. So yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to you guys. And I guess if you want to join Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/svdalos and you will find all the deets right there. I probably put a link here too. But yeah, I'm just feeling happy.
So, this is our chart right here. This is us. That's the Delos.
The Delos!
And the Delos is moving that away. And we are in very deep water.
How deep?
Very deep.
Very deep. How's our wind? It's there. Still.
It's pretty sturdy.
Still.
It's alive. The wind is 9 knots.
Right on the nose though.
Yeah.
Finally got some sail up.
Yay! We're
How's she sailing?
Pretty good. We finally got almost 10 knots of wind.
Take it while we can.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna do a little tack just for fun. Okay, tacking.
And okay, now. There she goes. Bring her right into the shrouds.
So, second day of passage, and the morale is high. We have a lot of different activities going. Workout, reading, a little bit of cooking.
Do a curry tonight. Chicken curry.
So exciting.
Stop, everybody stop. Watch. Collaborate and listen. Do it. Okay, everybody's back at it. You too. Oh, me too? Okay. Nugget, you're the leader of the pack. Okay, I'm doing it. Come on, Mom.
My arms are tired.
Okay, word.
Little dictator.
Up next on Delos. We get to show the new crew what can only be described as the perfect day at sea.
I can't wait to show my mom.
All the toys come out. And I get what could perhaps be the most brilliant idea I've ever had. I'm gonna throw that we've never used the subwing off the boat while sailing. This is gonna be cool. Hey Tay, say something really smart.
Sailing vessel Calico Skies. Delos. God, that made me so nervous.
I also wanted to do well, okay, next one. I always wanted to, Jesus, wait a second. What am I gonna say?
Jade.
A lot of semen in my cocktail.
If you could nudge his throttle down a little bit when Brian's not looking, I'd really appreciate that.
Nugget! Nugget!